To understand Notre-Dame's Gothic identity, it is important to look at the architects and the master masons behind its constructions. Their collective work, spanning many generations, shaped the cathedral's structure, details, and overall character. Notre-Dame was not designed by a single architect. It was built over many decades by different master masons, including John the Cellist, Pierre de Montreuil, and others over several generations. Jean de Cellist worked on the north transept and added detailed Gothic portals. Meanwhile, Pierre de Montreuil contributed to the south transept, rose window, and refined the high Gothic style. These master masons followed Gothic principles, which is pointed arch, ribbed vault, flying vortices, and vertical emphasis. Collectively, their work shaped Notre-Dame into a masterpiece of French Gothic architecture. Notre-Dame constructions took over 180 years, causing each phase to reflect different Gothic innovations. Early phase focused on structural strength, which is thick walls, ribbed vaults, and large columns. Later phase improved aesthetic details, which is larger stained glass windows, refined tracery, and sculptural decorations. Master mason used mathematical precision to create perfect proportion and balanced elevation. The builders also developed new engineering methods, allowing taller and brighter interiors. Their craftsmanship helped Notre-Dame become a symbol of medieval engineering excellence.
Hi, I'm Nawada Beta Abdomanan, Nometry G25B0492. I will continue about historical background. Early origins. The site had been sacred since ancient Roman times, with earlier churches standing before the Gothic cathedral. Construction of Notre-Dame began in 1163 under Bishop Maurice Dissonny. Built across several phases, the cathedral was largely complete by the mid-14th century. Notre-Dame quickly became the spiritual center of medieval Paris. Relic of the Passion. Notre-Dame houses important Christian relics such as the crown of thorns, a piece of the true cross, and a holy nail. This relic made the cathedral a major pilgrimage destination in medieval Europe. The relic elevate Notre-Dame's spiritual significance and contribute to its prestige and influence. Reconstruction and restoration. The French Revolution in 1789 caused severe damage, statues destroyed, treasures looted, and religious function halt. Public interest returned after Victor Hugo. A large-scale restoration in 1844 to 1864, led by Eugene Viollet-le-Duc, revived the cathedral, including the reconstruction of the spire. Medieval community rule. In medieval time, Notre-Dame served as the heart of Parisian religious life. The cathedral hosts daily worship, royal ceremony, coronation, and major festival. The surrounding square acts as a social center for market, gathering, and announcement. Standing on the city's center island, the cathedral symbolizes political authority, cultural identity, and a community unity. Modern history. Survived World War I and II, remaining a national symbol through periods of conflict. Became a protected historic monument and major tourist destination in the 20th century. 15 April 2019, fire. Roof and spire were collapsed. Main structure, tower, and a relic were saved. Sparked a global restoration effort focused on preserving its original Gothic character. Continue to represent resilience, heritage, and a cultural identity for France and the world.
Notre-Dame Cathedral is a design in the shape of the Latin cross. The main long hall is called the nave, where people sit and walking during a service. A side hall called the transept crosses the nave, forming the cross shape. At the center, where these two parts meet, is the crossing. Near the front of the church is the choir, which is a special area for the priests and the choir singers. Behind the choir is the adulatory, a curved walkway allows people to move around the altar area. The walls are built in 3 vertical levels. The nave anchored at the bottom, the triforium is the middle, and the clear story at the top, which contain large window to bring a light. The building is supported by a strong stone piers and the pointed arches. The ceiling is made of the ribbed walls, which helps spread the weight of the roof. On the outside, the flying buttresses support the walls, pushing the roof weight outwards and down.
So today I will be explaining the main material used in the construction of the Notre-Dame Cathedral in Paris. First, we have Lutherian limestone, which is the primary stone used for the walls, facade and pillars. This limestone is sourced from around Paris and it gives the cathedral its iconic creamy color. Next is ochre timber. Huge oak beams from the 12th century were used to form the original roof frame. These beams were extremely large and each one came from a single oak tree. This entire wooden structure was famously known as the forest. The third material is lead. Lead was used to cover the roof and also for the historic spire. It was chosen because it is durable and weather resistant, helping the structure survive harsh conditions. Finally, lime mortar was used to bind the limestone blocks together. This type of mortar is flexible and strong and making it perfect for supporting a massive medieval structure like Notre Dame. Next, I will explain the decorative and reinforcement materials. One of the most famous decorative elements of Notre Dame is its stained glass windows. These windows are made of medieval colored glass held together with lead stripes. They create a beautiful play of light inside the cathedral. Among these, the rose windows are the most iconic. These large circular windows showcase the finest Gothic craftsmanship. For reinforcements, the cathedral also used iron clamps. These were embedded inside the stone to strengthen the joints and help the structure stay stable over centuries. In summary, the combination of limestone, oak timber, lead, stained glass, iron clamps, and the lime mortar is what makes Notre Dame Cathedral both structurally stronger and visually stunning. These materials used together create one of the world's greatest examples of Gothic architecture.